Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another episode of The Rosey Life. So I want to share with you a success story that I just received today from one of my clients. And I want to share with you a success story about how I scored this hoodie that just dropped last week, and I got it for almost nothing, and some other things. So stay tuned so you'll hear all my stories, because I want you to hear and see that anything is possible, and it's so freaking easy. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for being here, for subscribing, liking, sharing all my comments, all that stuff. I love reading your comments, and if you guys notice, I go through and I'll like them and I'll respond to them when I can. And if you are new, my name is Rose. I am a success and confidence coach, and I love to help people get out of their own damn way so you can have whatever the hell you want, okay? So if you would like to do one-on-one coaching with me, you can go to TheRoseyLife.com. And I also have a self-concept makeover course that is always getting updated by me, because I always learn new things along with all of you. All right, so let's get down to it. So I had a client, and this has not just happened once, okay? This happens so many times. I don't even know how many times this has already happened. Okay, so, but I wanted to finally share this real story that happened in real time, rather, and because I can think of so many other clients, but I'm looking back. I wanted to share with you one that happened just today. And she reached out to me just yesterday and asked if, she said she wanted to do one-on-one coaching, because you can do one session with me, or you can book the 90 days. Now, when I get contacted by a client, I like to assess what is going on with you, and I'll let you know if it's just one session or if you want to work for 90 days. So understand that I just don't do manifesting coaching. If that is what you're interested in, that's good for the one-on-one sessions, that you can just book one. But if you're wanting more than just the one session, which I'm going to be real with you guys, when I tried doing one-off sessions here and there with different coaches, yeah, that was helpful and nice, but they didn't really give me anything that their YouTube channel wasn't giving me already. And I remember feeling like a little disappointed, and I was like, what the hell? I could have just watched your video again, kind of thing, right? And so instead, when I started getting real coaching with coaches that worked with me on a regular basis, that's when shit started happening for me. That's when I started seeing changes in my life, in me feeling better about myself, and I started feeling like I can walk on water, all right? So this is what I do with my clients, because as a former psychotherapist, I know that consistency is key. My clients that would come to me once a month to save money, they would see very slow results, okay? The clients that came to me consistently and saw me every week, they would see very fast results. So do the math, and that was in therapy. Now let's bring this into coaching. Same thing. For those occasional coaching clients, they're like, yeah, okay, they'll see a change. The ones that see me consistently, they're the ones that are hustling and getting shit done. Okay, they're transforming themselves. They're not just collecting information, right? Information is free and abundant, all right? Transformation is priceless. You got that? Information is free, and when you transform, that's priceless. When you transform, that is when you start seeing results. Okay, I went off on a little tangent about that because I feel so strongly about this. And why am I bringing this all up to the surface? For those of you who are saying, I want to get coaching, but I can't afford it. Or I want to get coaching and I'm trying to manifest the money for it. All right, I want to speak to all of you. This person reached out to me and asked me, she said, these are the issues that I have going on in my life, okay? And it's a personal, I'm not gonna share what it is because it's confidential, but they're personal issues that she's dealing with from her past, and that have really kind of gotten to the core of herself. She's been manifesting amazing shit in her life, left and right, okay? But this area of her life has got like a freaking lockdown on her, okay? And when I've worked with her in the past, it always seems to come up in a different way. So something happened in her life that brought it to her attention like a brick wall. And she said, you know what, I think I want to work with you. And I said, yes, okay. I think this is what we should do. We need to do the 90-day. I want to see you every single week, okay? So we're going to deal with this and be done with it, okay? So when I sent her the link to sign up with me for 90 days, she said, I need a minute because I'm freaking out about how I'm going to pay for this. And I said, totally understand. Take a breath and know that you always provided for. I don't flinch. I always know that the clients that come to me and sign up for me, that they're going to be able to pay for it. I'm not worried about it. And so what would happen is she turned around just like maybe an hour later and reached out and said, I'm on board. I want to sign up and I do want to work with you for the 90 days. Let's do this. She said, let's do it. Okay. So what happened? The next day, her new business that I've also been helping her with and establishing and whatnot, that's doing amazing. Her business, she received a new contract that gives her over $5,000 a month for, I don't know how long, a year or something like that. Do you see what I mean? Literally the next day. Why? Because she agreed to sign up and choose herself, invest in herself. She decided, I am done with this bullshit in my life and I want to deal with this for once and for all. Let's do it. Very next day, she gets what? Let's say it's a year, because I'm not sure how long it is, but I know that it's longer than a month. Let's say that, what is, for you math wizards, right? 5 times 12, what is that? 72,000 or whatever. That is like, what, 11 times more of what she is going to pay to work with me. So for those of you who are saying, I don't have the money, you got to first agree and invest in yourself and also trust in yourself. For all of you who are waiting for the money to come and then invest in yourself or then do something, this is a message to you. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, coaching or buying a house or whatever, it doesn't work like that, okay? When I was with my ex-husband, we had bought 3 houses, okay, together. And each time we bought each of those houses, I specifically remember us having conversations about how the hell are we going to afford this mortgage payment? Because what we were earning together combined, we were worried. We're like, we're going to come up with a mortgage payment and then we're not going to have anything left to eat or do anything with. Like, how are we going to pay for this in car payments or groceries or forget going on vacation? Every single time we would freak out and then we would buy the house anyway. Okay, what happens? After we buy the house, within 2 or 3 months, it was like nothing. Money appeared out of nowhere. We would get additional raises. We would get additional income. The mortgage interest would be removed. We found a way to refinance. Something would always happen where we would come into more money and then the mortgage payment was like no big deal. So it's about you being bold. The bold get the gold, people, okay? It's about you being bold and deciding what the hell it is that you want and going for it. Now, this might not be you. This might not work for everyone because there are people that they're just like, they can't even think about taking a bold decision like this, okay? And if that's not you, well, then you need to start manifesting that you are bold, that you are courageous, because I'm telling you, when you trust in your power, you trust in the universe, you are provided for, period. Hands down. Okay, here's another little fun story. So a couple of days ago, I went shopping with my son. And I was walking in a store and I had seen this, I saw this hoodie, this pattern. It's the Nike It's a Nike drop for all of my sneakerheads out there. Comment down below if you got any of you are sneakerheads or hype beast, because I so am. I love all this, and I'm just like, I'm on the sneakers app all the freaking time. Okay, GOAT, hell yeah, all of these apps. I'm just like, I'm constantly looking. But anyway, I was in a store and I saw this from like what seemed a mile away, and it was the only one left. Okay, and I freaking love Hello Kitty. All right, I love Hello Kitty and I love Nike hoodies. And I saw this and I'm like, that's mine. And I went to go pick it up, and no one in the store could find the price on it because it didn't have a tag on it. So someone was trying to pull it up, and they're like, I think it was like $160, $120. Like, no one freaking knew. Then I found some other things that I went to the dressing room and to go try on a bunch of stuff. And I come back out, and I finally decided on what I wanted to buy, and this was included. And I go to pay for it, and then the lady said, you know what, I can't find a price for it. She says, I'm gonna sell it to you for 50 bucks. And my son's face dropped, because right before we went up there, I told him, like, I get everything for a discount. I get everything at a discount. Everyone hooks me up. And she's like, you know what? We don't have any more. This is the last one. I'm just going to sell it to you for this. And I was like, hell yes. And when we walked away, my son he's all, I can't stand you. He's like, how the hell did you do that? I said, because I just keep telling myself that I always get the great deals, that people love giving me discounts, that I get free shit all the time. And then we were about to leave, but then I saw some shiny bling and I saw some jewelry, and I stopped and I was like, oh my God, those earrings are so cute. And they're these. Aren't these cute? They say me. And this is a basketball. I saw those and I was like, oh my God, those are so cute. And the lady's like, yeah, they are. And I said, I'll take those too. She's like, okay, I'll ring you up over here. She told me the price. Okay. And then we get up to the register, and they were 80% off. And she said, oh my God. She says, the price that I quoted you I was wrong. She said, they're actually this price. And my son, he's like, how the hell do you keep doing this? And I was like, again, I just assume that I always get hooked up, that I always get really good deals, that I always get a discount. Everything's always working out for me. That affirmation track that I made, just a few days ago, I literally listened to that, you guys. I'm like, yeah, everything's always working out for me. Everything's working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Okay? Because what that does is that you're setting your mindset to everything always working out for you, on top of whatever, if you visualize, if you imagine something, if you affirm something, if you script something. What you're doing with that general blanket affirmation of everything's always working out for me is you're also affirming that anything that you're scripting, anything that you're visualizing, anything that you desire, that's also working out for you. Like, it literally is like everything is always working out for me. So I wanted to share these stories with you because I think it's so important for those of you, all of you in the back row, right? They're like, oh, I'm manifesting money if I want coaching, or if I want to buy this car or house or go to school or whatever. It's like, stop waiting. Stop waiting and start believing, start having faith in yourself. Start assuming that everything does work out for you in your favor. Every single day, you guys, I have experiences like this at the store with people. I'm constantly being hooked up. One day I was at Saks Fifth Avenue. That was just yesterday, I think. And yeah, it was yesterday. And a lady, I walked in and she's just like, oh my God. She's like, your whole vibe is just glowing and you're just like radiating. And she's like, what do you do? And I told her, I said, you can watch the TheRoseyLife YouTube channel. I said, I'm a success and confidence coach. She's like, immediately subscribed on her phone and just asked, she said, you are an answer to my prayers. I was just talking to my coworkers about how we need to bring the vibe up in the store, and about, she said, some personal things. And she said, I'm just like so happy. She's like, your whole image, like all of you, she says, you're just radiant. And she's like, I just want to be near you. I said, thank you. And I walked away thinking, I'm like, yes, because I am highly magnetic. Okay, so remember, whatever you do within your mind, you will get that evidence being pushed out to you, and then things just come to you so easily. And then you have people around you saying, how the hell do you do that? That's my norm. Whatever's unusual is usual for me. Whatever seemingly is impossible is possible for me. Okay, so start flipping these things around for yourself. All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.